Hello guys and welcome back. Of course, it's your boy Holy J, na kama huja subscribe manze, kindly consider doing that. Sasa kuna hii story for the longest time tumekuwa tukitafuta justice for Jeff Mwathi, na hii ni story watu wamekuwa wakingangana sana, especially the youths of the country, kwa sababu it was a mysterious death na ilifanyika in the house of one of the Benga artists by the name DJ Fatxo, na ikakuwa story big sana, watu wakisema that investigation inafaa ifanyiwe perfectly vile the perpetrators of this wataweza kuwa held accountable for this crime. Na tukaona hii story imeenda to a point that the DCI requested for the exhumation of Jeff Mwathi, which ilienda happen pale hivyo Likia, Njoro sub county, na after that tumekuwa tukingojea autopsy results na DNA stories, na right now the DCI wamesema that they have forwarded the file to the DPP, na according to hiyo file yenye wamepeana, according to zile stories zenye ziko pale hivyo, wamesema that they are unable to establish the link of when Jeff Mwathi was murdered. So by this wanamaanisha that hawajaweza kupata place yote yenye Jeff Mwathi aliweza kumarderiwa, so meaning that this case lies strongly on the suicide side, kwa sababu wameshindwa kuestablish ni wapi aliweza kumarderiwa na nani walimada, kwa sababu kumbuka zile loopholes zenye zilikuwa pale hivyo ni why those people. Kumbuka kulikuwa time walibaki wakiwa watatu kwa nyumba, ilikuwa Jeff Mwathi na kulikuwa the driver of DJ Fatxo and the cousin of DJ Fatxo, na one of the loopholes ilikuwa that why were they down there checking hapo hivyo kwa parking na washrooms hapo hivyo, na wameweza kusema that at that time waliweza kuandika statement na wakasema at that time vile walikuwa wameshuka, walikuwa wameenda kuangalia DJ Fatxo kama alirudi na gari na akazimia kwa gari, because it is common akirudi akiwa amelewa anazimiaga kwa gari mara mingi, so ndio walikuwa wamekuja kuangalia. And again while they were on their way up wakiwa kwa lift, that is when Jeff Mwathi's body was seen flying down, so wako wamefika kwa nyumba bado, so they are unable to establish how did these people murder Jeff Mwathi. Haiwezi julikana what exactly happened na what caused Jeff Mwathi kuanguka hapo hivyo. Na pia kulingana na ile information yenye wamechukua kwa hiyo nyumba, kumbuka kuna vitu walikuwa wamechukua kwa hiyo nyumba ndio ndio wakafanya ma DNA nini, wamesema hawajaweza kupata anything yenye inaonyesha that Jeff Mwathi was murdered. Na pia as to why Jeff Mwathi's trouser ilikuwa imeanguka, the DCI wameweza kusema that Jeff Mwathi aliweza kuanzia na kichwa alafu akamalizia na miguu, that's why, na juu yako kadirisha ni kadogo, that's why his trouser iliweza kuvurutika saidi ya miguu kuchini, na by the time anafika chini trouser ilikuwa chini. Kwa sababu ya hiyo story manze, wameweza kurule out that how this case lies more on the side of suicide than on the side of murder. Na sisi tunabaki hapa hivi tukijiuliza why exactly, juu kuna vitu zenye bado hatujaweza kupata majibu. DCI saizi wameshasema that since wameshaweza kuforward the file to the DPP, now it is up to the DPP to decide whether who to prosecute or who not to prosecute, na the way forward saizi kesi ishaondokea kwa DCI, sasa iko kwa DPP. Nataka nikusomee exactly kile hiyo report inasema pale hivyo. The Directorate of Criminal Investigations DCI forwarded the file on the investigations of Jeffrey Mwathi's death to the DPP's office for action on Wednesday. The conclusion of investigations means that the decision to review, prosecute and not to prosecute now rests with the DPP, but that exactly is in the file that the detectives gave to the DPP. According to the Directorate of Criminal Investigations, the death of the late Jeff Mwathi is still inconclusive, with the possible suicide as the strongest explanation, as none of the suspects who recorded statements can be pinned to the death. Detectives who have been working around the clock since Mwathi's death at the home of Benga singer DJ Fatxo say that there was no forensic evidence to suggest that the late interior designer was murdered. Investigators who have reconstructed the events leading up to Mwathi's death say a group of 6 people had returned to DJ Fatxo's apartment on Thika Road after a night of partying in Kiambu Road. 6 people, including the DJ, his driver, 2 women, Mwathi, and another man, according to detectives, continued the celebration at the DJ's Redwood apartment. The file states that Mwathi eventually became intoxicated and at the apartment and started throwing up. He was led into a nearby room to recuperate from the effects of the alcohol, which the party continuing in the adjacent sitting room. During the investigations into a mysterious death that has gripped the attention of the entire country, detectives discovered that one of the ladies who was unfamiliar with the DJ and his friends stated that she wanted to go home. CCTV footage, which was part of the evidence the detectives relied on, showed the DJ and the two ladies leaving the apartment shortly after. Meanwhile, the two gentlemen who remained at the house continued with the festivities. According to the detectives, they left the house shortly after and reportedly went to the parking lot to see if the DJ had returned and blacked out in the car. During the investigations, detectives were told it was not uncommon for DJ to return home and black out in the car after a night out. According to detectives, the two gentlemen were still in the lift on their way to the parking lot when CCTV captured Jeff Mwathi's body falling on the 10th floor of the apartment block. As a result, it was impossible to establish a forensic link between them and Mwathi's death. At the same time, detectives believed that the small window in DJ Fatxo's house from which Mwathi is said to have fallen from was too narrow for a person to be pushed through. Detectives believe that Mwathi jumped from the window, which could explain why his body was discovered with his pants on the knee. His last contact with the window was at his waist. The evidence gathered during the investigations also revealed that the two gentlemen returned to the house after checking the parking lot. According to the findings by the detectives, Mwathi's absence was discovered hours after he failed to wake up, prompting a check into his bedroom where he had been sleeping. The DJ was seen on CCTV returning home after dropping off the two ladies. He was caught on camera conversing with a neighbor before covering his eyes and walking into the apartment. At the house, he is said to have told the two men that he had that a person had fallen off the building, but he could not bring himself to go out because of a fear of dead bodies or things associated with death. Watu wangu, that is the report that the DCI have given to the DPP Nordin Haji, and yaweza kudecide who will be prosecuted or who will not be prosecuted. Miss Jimon yako kuhusu story. Kumbuka hapa hivi kuna vitu mingi bado najua people are not satisfied with. Kumbuka mambo mingi sana imefanyiwa kuhusu justice for Jeff, and watu wengi walikuwa almost sure that DJ Fatxo is going to be jailed together with his cousin. Now watu wengi walikuwa involved pale hivyo. Miss Jimon yako kuhusu story, unaweza comment hapo tuambie maoni yako, tuendelee kusubscribe, like, share, comment, tuendelee kusonga vizuri. In the meantime, it's been your boy Holiday and adios. I'm gonna see you guys in the next video.
Hapo hivyo nimechini na Holiday.
Subscribe to Holiday. Holiday TV. Are you Holy?